This match is scheduled for one fall. Your referee is Jason Harding. Introducing first in the corner of my left with a record of 1 win with 2 defeats, this is Ricochet. And his opponent in the corner of my right with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat, Kyle O'Reilly. Jason Harding calls the opening bell. Singles match here between Ricochet and Kyle O'Reilly. A match between 2 of the biggest up-and-comers in the wrestling business today. A match that was originally supposed to be on much earlier in the card.
That's right, they got moved up to the semi-main event position. They should both thank Chuck Taylor for running his mouth and crying and complaining all week. Now they've got a huge opportunity here, but you could not find 2 men whose styles are more different than Kyle O'Reilly and Ricochet. Ricochet, one of the more preeminent high flyers in all of wrestling. Kyle O'Reilly, a youngster in this business, but one of the brightest prospects, one of the hardest hitters, submission-style wrestler. They both have their strengths and they both have their weaknesses. It's going to be a very interesting contest here, Lenny.
Yes, definitely the classic case of the boxer versus the puncher. Ricochet's going to need to stick and move, utilize the quickness. Kyle O'Reilly, the hard hitter, the striker, is going to look to finish Ricochet quickly if he can. And keep him off his feet like he's doing here. As he's trying to go for the cross arm breaker, Ricochet, though, smartly escapes and gets to his feet. The last thing Ricochet's going to want to do is wrestle this match on the ground. The more that this match is fought standing on his feet and in the air, the better advantage it's going to be for him to try and pull out the victory over Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly has had a very impressive 2010, as has Ricochet, and this is the match that could put them up to that next level, especially Kyle O'Reilly. A victory here will give him a 3rd victory, putting him toward the top of the leaderboard. Ricochet would only have a 2nd victory, but again, just that much closer to that leaderboard.
And more importantly for Ricochet, it would even him out at 500, get his win-loss record to 2-2. You want to put the cart before the horse before you can start thinking about guys like Jimmy Jacobs with 4 wins, or Johnny Gargano with 3 wins, or Drake Younger with 3 wins. He's going to have to get back to 500, and he needs to keep his eye on the prize here, and that is Kyle O'Reilly. And he is going to have his hands more than full with O'Reilly in this matchup. Paso into the ropes goes Ricochet. As the pace starts to quicken, right on cue, Ricochet using his quickness to his advantage. O'Reilly with the reversal, into the ropes goes Ricochet. And again with speed, arm drag, takes O'Reilly off his feet, and O'Reilly scores with a boot.
This is what you said before, as long as Ricochet could use that speed, as we're seeing here, to keep 1 step ahead of O'Reilly and not stay on the canvas. This is going to be Ricochet's matchup.
European uppercut by Ricochet. O'Reilly reverses. This time it's Ricochet into the ropes. Wheelbarrow by O'Reilly.
Oh, he got him.
Yeah. Ricochet went for the arm drag out of that wheelbarrow, and instead he got caught in the cross arm breaker. But wisely trying to roll Kyle O'Reilly to his back for a near fall. And that 2 count forced O'Reilly to break the hold.
And you see the damage done to Ricochet's arm. He wasn't in that hold for very long, but a very excruciating hold at that.
Well, the cross arm breaker doesn't take long to do damage. If you watch any MMA events, you see that the minute that hold gets really locked in tight, it does not take long for the person caught in it to tap out. It's very easy to pop that elbow capsule, dislocate the elbow, and force the submission. Unfortunately for Ricochet, he was able to escape before that happened. But now it's O'Reilly with the side headlock. Trying to slow down Ricochet, which is, again, like I said earlier, wise strategy on the part of O'Reilly as he gets sent off the ropes. Ricochet looked like he got caught unawares there, trying to shake the cobwebs from that headlock, and instead got run over by O'Reilly, who rolls him up. Didn't go for the bridge, instead grabs the ankle lock into a single leg crab, but quickly Ricochet able to scurry to the bottom rope and force the break.
O'Reilly, I think, is doing a very smart thing here. He's going for a lot of really quick pinfalls. He's going for a lot of really quick, very effective submission holds. He's looking to end this contest as quick as he can. You don't get paid by the hour here, and O'Reilly wants that victory so bad.
Oh, great escape right there, but O'Reilly blocked the enziguri, and Ricochet got caught with his leg over the top rope and paid as O'Reilly drilled him with the forearm on the apron. Now both men outside the ring connecting with kicks. And the edge would certainly seem to go to O'Reilly here, should Ricochet continue to try and duke it out on the apron.
Backs him up. O'Reilly had a steam.
That one caught O'Reilly in the jaw, but couldn't take him off his feet. Oh, he's looking for a head scissors. Sends him off the apron right into the guardrail.
Ricochet going back in, maybe? Or is he measuring O'Reilly for something here?
Corkscrew leg drop right over the barricade.
We mentioned before, Ricochet, one of the preeminent high flyers, known to take a risk, and it's times like that where they pay off. Ricochet back in control, rolls O'Reilly into the contest, goes for the cover.
Only a 1 count. O'Reilly kicked out at 1. You gotta be kidding me. This kid's showing his toughness here. And again kicks out, this time at 2. European uppercut by Ricochet. As he sends O'Reilly into the corner with great force. Follows him in, runs up the chest of O'Reilly, who falls to his seat in the corner. Ricochet scores with the cannonball.
Again, pulls him away from the ropes, goes for the cover.
And again, only 2. Ricochet didn't get the pinfall, but right there, you got to see a little bit of the maturation process of a Ricochet. 6 months ago, after hitting that maneuver, he probably goes for the cover right in the corner. But now, presence of mind on Ricochet's part, pulls his opponent out of the corner and almost put him away right there.
You mentioned maturation. Ricochet does have the experience edge over O'Reilly, but he has gained years of experience just in these last 9 months with his contests and evolved all over the United States.
Lightning fast strikes from O'Reilly. Quickly seizes back the momentum from Ricochet, who staggers to his feet in the corner. May have been playing possum right there. He got the foot in the face of a charging O'Reilly.
Second time O'Reilly catches him. Knees him in the inner thigh.
Dragon screw. And I was wondering how long it would have taken for O'Reilly to go to work on the legs of Ricochet. And he answered that question right there.
Modification of the dragon screw we saw before, where he had the one leg wrapped up in the ropes, and then when he delivers the dragon screw, puts damage on both legs, softening him up for a hold like this as we see right now.
Submission predicament for Ricochet as O'Reilly looking to ground the high flyer. Taking out the legs, the biggest part of the offense of Ricochet.
But Ricochet makes it to the ropes there. Jason Harding breaks up the hold.
More damage done to the legs of Ricochet, who is slow to get back to his feet here. A much more confident look on the face of Kyle O'Reilly, but Ricochet firing back.
Well, that youth and inexperience could lead to confidence, and that'll be the opening that Ricochet needs here. We're looking to get control back. O'Reilly, though, with the reversal drop to his knee, goes for the hip top. Ricochet holds on.
Cording hold. Rolls right through into the ankle lock.
And Ricochet flailing wildly gets to the ropes. And again, the hold needs to be broken here.
Something we've seen out of Kyle O'Reilly in the past couple of months. He's gotten so much smoother in his transitions, in his mat wrestling when he goes from one hold to another. Ricochet scores with a boot, and again, catches O'Reilly right in the kidneys. O'Reilly wisely right back to the leg, grounding Ricochet one more time.
Lenny, you mentioned it before, when you focus on the legs of a high flyer, especially one the expertise of Ricochet, that's going to put the dampening on a lot of his ability to climb to the top rope, to move as quickly as he does. But there you go, he gets out of the hold.
Slow to get back to his feet, though, as Ricochet still obviously feeling the effects of O'Reilly's attack on the legs. Goes right to a cover, and Ricochet again kicks out at 2. The fans here starting to get behind the youngster.
Ricochet dives, throws his head right into the midsection, connects with a kick, just staggers O'Reilly into the ropes.
Spin kick to the gut by O'Reilly, into the ropes with momentum. Caught him right in the jaw. Waist lock. Ricochet lands on his feet. O'Reilly doesn't know it, though. Again, caught with an EDT.
He just spun him like a top, and that's what Ricochet needed to get the momentum back in his favor here.
Double count applied by Jason Harding. Both men starting to show the wear and tear here, as they have punished themselves over the past several minutes. And both to their knees. Ricochet using the ropes to pull himself up, while O'Reilly back to his feet in the center. Misses the right hand. Ricochet scores with a boot and a chop. And another one. O'Reilly with lefts and rights to the jaw. Knee strike. Leaping knee from Ricochet catches him on the sternum.
Elbow to the back of the head. Ricochet looking to get ahead of steam. O'Reilly just a step behind him and connects right in the jaw.
Ricochet lands on his feet, gets super kick for his trouble. Blocks that lariat attempt, but not the second one. O'Reilly just took his head off.
Goes for the cover.
No, but right into the half crab. Sitting very deep in the hole, too. Ricochet's in big trouble.
Ricochet pushing up, trying to pull his body toward the ropes.
Using everything he's got to drag O'Reilly with him to the ropes. And does make it to the bottom rope, forcing the break. A little bit of frustration perhaps starting to show on the face of Kyle O'Reilly. Again, unable to put Ricochet away.
And now just standing in the center of the ring, measuring Ricochet, waiting for him to come to him. Connects with that kick. European uppercut. Ricochet pushes him off. Ricochet getting fired up now.
European uppercut again. And Ricochet again showing some fire here. Right on the back of his head, but O'Reilly back to his feet.
Holds on, Ricochet evades, connects right to the back of the head. There's the cover, hooks the leg.
No! Only two. As O'Reilly slipped out the back door. Haven't yet seen Ricochet make an attempt to go to the top here either.
O'Reilly, though, did a number on his legs. That ankle lock, that half crab, just a lot of punishment. Maybe Ricochet just being a little bit leery, doesn't want to take that chance just yet until he can feel it. It's time to make that high risk.
Great elbow right there in the corner by O'Reilly. Tornado DDT.
Dumped him right on his head. Holds on. There it is.
Cross arm breaker.
Ricochet's fighting it, though.
Yeah, O'Reilly doesn't have that right leg across the chest. Ricochet wisely turned his body.
But O'Reilly was still holding on. Ricochet back in control here. Up onto the shoulder.
No!
He just spiked O'Reilly, but could not keep him down for the victory.
The crowd in Rahway comes alive as Ricochet gets back to his feet. Forearm strike. O'Reilly backs him up with one of his own.
Ricochet with a kick. Goes for a second one, but O'Reilly catches him.
Knee strike to the inside of the hamstring. And again, O'Reilly going to the leg.
Connects with that devastating kick. Ricochet again holds on. Could be going to dump him again.
Up and over goes O'Reilly. But Ricochet's hamstrings have to just be knotted up from those knee strikes. Slowly goes for the cover and only gets two.
Yeah, didn't have enough presence of mind to grab a leg, but still went for the cover.
See it so often in MMA fights, those low kicks do so much damage to the legs that you don't even feel the effects for a couple of days. Ricochet may be having trouble come Wednesday or Thursday of next week due to all the damage from those blows to the thigh. Just breaking down on the muscle tissue by those thunderous kicks from O'Reilly. That one blocked.
Blocked the second time, avoided the third time.
Suplex right on the back of his head.
Ricochet not going for the cover. He's going up top, Lenny.
This might be it here. But again, slow to get to the top is Ricochet due to the punishment from O'Reilly. And O'Reilly even losing a bit of steam on those blows in the corner right there from the punishment he's absorbed in this matchup.
Going for that superplex, O'Reilly is, but Ricochet holds on, fighting out of it here. A couple shots in the midsection, pushes O'Reilly off.
Ricochet content to take a break on the turnbuckles there, but catches O'Reilly running up at the enziguri all the way to the top.
Ricochet here, connects!
630!
Hooks the leg!
It's over! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and now 2-2, Ricochet!
Oh, what's up, Mamacita? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Hamza?
Why you looking all depressed for?
Did you not see my match out there?
Yeah, I see your match was good.
Man, I won by DQ. That's not my style. You know that.
Say, come on now. You're the greatest Latina wrestler right now. You're the champ. You be beating these bitches left and right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, girl. Do your thing. Stop being depressed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go back to the hood. Come on, do something about equal power. You know, you do your thing. Come on now, stop being depressed. I'm gonna check you out next time, but I know you're gonna beat somebody's ass.
I will. You know that.
Alright, do your thing, girl.